Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit my 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names that was musically sick, successful in my capsule. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. And hell.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron!
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
On red. Hey, Soko, son. Red.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Let's go. Jaguars. Season 24. Here we go. First and 10.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Go. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Hey. Turn. It's hot. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's cut up for the first. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Makes his move towards the sideline. It's a Now on for the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Soka, hot. Silver.
Lawrence in the pistol. Finds Hunter downfield. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Down by Caleb Ransom.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Jackson now on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Has it at the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Jacob. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't quit.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Baker. Yes, the ball is out! And they steal it back on the return. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown! The Ravens break the tie here in the first. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
On the return, this is Baker. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Now it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Good for a Jaguars.
Lawrence with it on first. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Jaguars.
From the red zone now. He's got it. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars trim the lead to 1. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Give now to the running back. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens break the tie here in the first. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, this is Baker. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Stop!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He gets this one to straight. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, but he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Second down, looking for options. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. And now it's third down.
Hey, go! There we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
30 left. Take right open.
Lawrence now off the play action. He beams one deep right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son, it's hot.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing from behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ginger, time. Here we go.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Roll!
First down, and they go right back to him. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm gun. Go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Sends this to the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for third down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Completed to his running back. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Trying the right side. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Lamar. Setting up the screen. Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. Lamar now from the gun. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, go!
Oh, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Back to the well again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle. Goes to the hurry up here. Now Jackson on third down. Looking right, and he finds him. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Buying some time right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. And
he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. You know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback down a lot of vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Third down and 6.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. He has the first over the middle. He gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. That's good for a Jacksonville first down. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Hey! First and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. Here comes the screen for Etienne. First down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
He rolls to his right. He's making a hit for it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for Jackson. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gotta figure out this third down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
13, Luke. Hey, Rob.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed, and his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Jackson. Brought in right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Jackson throwing here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, a serious arm strength, and he just showed it up.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Jackson looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 16. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's not going to manage to get that to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world. But
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Inside give here for Tootin. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down give to Tootin. All right, short on market for the moment, but they've got a 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, it's a quick throw out wide. He takes it down to the 33. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Hey, I'm gun.
And the Jaguars, 1st down.
Hey, kill.
1st and 10 at the
30
33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's on the move, past the 15. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jaguars score 42. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
Now the extra block. Sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's Lamar. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, Big plays follow.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
He's a 24. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Lawrence in the pistol. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Lawrence looking to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Here's a screen for 2. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Looking quickly here.
11 more yards. That's another
13
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. It's dropped underneath. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
11. Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, running with it. I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. And he'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. If you don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Second and 6 coming up here. Plowing up the middle. And that's That's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jackson now on third. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Now Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry-up here. First down throw, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. He's got a man left. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Able to find Strange here. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Ready.
1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
11. All right, let's go. Hey, Soko, high. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw. It's his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, smash! 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. For left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, kill. Hey, Soko, so hot. Check. 13, Lou.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
My actions been louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie.
Hey, let's go. This one's hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Hey, Lion. Soko, hot.
Lawrence throwing here. Nice game left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
I got him.
Offense up to the line fast.
14 more yards.
Hey, Jupiter.
Jaguars.
In the red zone now. Catch made. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth.
66. Jaguars 63.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Run here from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Tweeted to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Just a couple seconds before the 2-minute warning, the defense calls a timeout. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Ravens only up by a few. We've set it down from 37. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can't escape, Rock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shit. So what these D tackles work on in the league, you got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
A designed run, Jackson keeping it. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.